Okay, ever since we first created this channel a few weeks ago, I've been struggling with the idea of how to actually make a first video. We went back and forth about editing and cutting them together, that way we're in each video together, and then we talked about doing personal, just individual videos. Well, today is my first video, and this one's actually going to be kind of special for me because 14 years ago today, September 1st, 2008, my son's mother decided she didn't want to be married anymore and left. A few days later, I found out that it was for another man. I won't go into details or anything, but I filed for divorce. My son, according to the paperwork, was supposed to live with me 67% of the time, but he ended up with me probably 90% or greater of the time for the last 14 years. He's my best friend. We do everything together. We have no secrets from one another. I've always tried to separate my personal relationships and things like that from him. I've always introduced women to him as friends. We generally tried to meet at like parks and things. That way I could shelter him from everything. I mean, and it's been great. I haven't had any luck though in a very long time with trusting anyone. I've had a couple girlfriends over the last 14 years that I could have settled down with, but trust issues always crept up, either from my side or from theirs, and they ended. That all changed not too long ago. It feels like it's been forever ago because I've just instantly clicked with this person. It was a chance meeting. Yes, it was online, because how else is there for you to meet anyone today other than online? I mean, it's just, the dating scene is not like it was 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Especially the last few years with COVID. It just has been impossible. And I lucked up, saw this beautiful girl online and said hello. And within the first day of conversation, I just knew. I've always prided myself on being a hopeless romantic. I had a high school English teacher that would tell me all the time that she could tell how my little high school relationships were going by my writing. The way that I worded everything, the way that I just expressed my feelings. And I've always been that way. I've tried to instill things like that in my son also. I've always opened doors, pulled out chairs, things like that for women. We can go into a store, and if we see a woman, it doesn't matter who she is, within 30 or 40 feet of the door when we walk in, we stop and we hold the door open for them. I mean, that's just common courtesy, in my opinion. I think I have finally, I know, sorry, railroad track. I know now that my trust issues are gone, because I've found someone that I totally relate to, even though we are on opposite sides of the world from one another, literally. I just know. I know it in my heart, in my soul, everything that is me, I know. And this is great that this is 14 years to the date from when one thing ended. Today, I start the journey for the next chapter of my life that's going to be the best. I just know it because the heart knows. I'm on my way right now. All the information's up here. I have my interview for my passport. I just have to get that taken care of today, pay the fees, wait the 8 to 11 weeks that the paperwork says that it takes, and once I get the passport, I'm free to book a flight. During that time, we've got a lot of planning to do, because when I reach my destination, I'm getting married. Some might say this is too soon, that I need to think about it, but like I said, the heart knows what the heart wants. I believe that this person is in my life now for the right reasons. My son has given me his blessing, and that meant more to me than anything. I'm very traditional when it comes to asking for permission about things like this, so I asked my son, and I still have to learn the language to be able to ask her father, but I believe that he's going to be okay with it. I've rambled on a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. If this takes off, I can definitely get into more history in my story later on, and she will be able to give her response to this. And we're gonna start planning soon. Getting the money for this expedition, this journey is gonna be it's gonna be daunting, because it costs money to travel around the world. Oh, turned the corner and the phone turned. It costs money to travel around the world. It costs money to get married. It costs money to bring your spouse from another country. But it's all going to be worth it. I know it is, in my heart, in my soul. I've always said that I wanted someone that gave me butterflies. Yes, I said butterflies, guys. We can have them too. I get that feeling every time I see a message from her, every time we get to do a voice call or a video call, and I just see her smile. I know the butterflies are real. This is what I want. This is what I need. And I'm happy. She's happy. Others in my life say they're happy for me. Her family is happy for her. Ooh, I hit the brake. And got a lot to look forward to. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you like the story, we're going to continue it and pass it on to your friends. I've never wanted to say this, but if you want to like it, you want to share it, you want to subscribe, we're going to try to do this as much as possible, because the bigger this can get, the faster I can get to her. Thanks, guys. See ya.